Good afternoon, Tony Walker 23 here. I'm going to make a video for you. Try to keep it short and simple and to the point, but we all know on Tony Walker 23 rarely is that the case. All right, what we have here is an EDCL1-T dual output LED flashlight, perfect for everyday carry. EDC, everyday carry. L, meaning the CR123 battery, I think is where the L comes from. And then the 1 means that it uses one battery. And the T, meaning it is a tactical tail cap instead of a clicky tail cap. All right, here's the stats over here on the side. 220 meters, ANSI F1L standard measurement. 1 CR123 lithium Surefire battery with a 10-year shelf life included. TIR optic, as opposed to over here, the Max Vision beam. So the Max Vision beam is going to get you a wide beam. The TIR is going to get you like a spotlight, shining it across deserted islands, or in my case, shining it, at my parents' house next door. It's a LED, not an incandescent. Here in 2019, high of 500 lumens. One battery gets you 500 lumens the day in which we live for a whopping, 1 hour. So 1 hour, 500 lumens. I'm not sure on a light chart or graph when that starts tapering down or step down, I think is the proper word for it. But it's advertised as 500 lumens on high. And then 45 hours on low. I asked this question one time on Candle Power forums, why with the same number of batteries, the same number of lumens, you would get a different length of time. And I can't remember, but it was a pretty scientific answer. So if anybody, and I'm not being smart when I ask that, I really am curious why on low with 5 regulated lumens, you would have a different time count or whatever I'm trying to say. Battery life. I don't know what the difference in that is, but that is interesting. So if you know, I'd like that in common layman's terms, please. All right, on the back, I'll just do like that. You can see, you can pause and read it. TIR optic, tough aluminum body, slight press for low, full press for high, turn for low, turn further for high. Probably the favorite user interface of a flashlight that I've ever seen. The only Surefire light, up until this past week, the only Surefire light I've had for about the past three or so years was a one-cell Defender head on an EB1 with a tactical tail switch body, and that has served me well. And so they came out with these new. I've got a red filter on it. So they came out with these. They came out with these new line of these new line of EDC lights. I don't know if L stands for the battery or light. I know some brands use L. I know 4.7s used L to describe a light that ran off of a 123 battery. So if you know that would be neat too. I've also wondered the number. Obviously, the 1 and the 2 means one battery or two batteries. But I'd be curious to see a breakdown of the model pattern, naming patterns, methods that Surefire uses for their different heads. So there's a KE1D-A. There's a KE1G. There's a... nothing. So that would be interesting to see. Let me show you. It comes with a two-way pocket clip so that you can clip it to the bill of the cap if you want to do that, or other orientation. You can clip it like that and have just this part poking out of your pocket. So when you reach for it, there you go. You can see it does not have any anti-roll things built into the head, unlike the Defender did. So as this rolls, you can hear it with these little anti-roll part of the head right there. This is a nice, smooth for everyday carry use design. one cell body, one battery, so it's nice and short. And then it does have the tactical tail cap instead of the clicky. So what I mean by click is you have to actually click to get it to stay in a mode, but it does have the momentary press. This right here, you can get to both modes easy. If you want low, you just slightly press it for low. If you want high, you press it all the way for high. If you want low and then high, you can do that. If you want high, then low, you can do that. So low, high, high, low, or low, high, or high, low, high, off. So you've got that. And then also, if you want it for constant output, turn it, and there it is on low. There it is. Even on low, you can click it to high, and it'll come back to low. Turn it further, and there it is on high. And pressing it isn't going to do anything when it's turned for constant high. So you can back it up. There it is on low. Almost strobe feature. If you got a fast thumb, you can get to low to high, back it off some more, and that will turn it off, and then you can get to low and high. So that is the EDCL1-T light from Surefire. They actually make this in a 2-cell version that I believe gets 1200 lumens, I think, is what they're at now. So 1200 lumens off of 2 batteries, or here 500 lumens off of 1 battery, and then on low, 5 nice long-lasting lumens on low. With my all-time favorite flashlight innovation, the 2-stage tactical tail cap. All right, if you have any questions, leave those in the comments. I'll be glad to answer those for you. If you can answer my question earlier about why, 45 hours on high versus 50 hours on high, I would be interested to know the answer. And let's see, what else? If you want to see what it looks like in a holster, there it is in the V20 or V21 holster. I can't remember exactly, V20 or V21. If you want to see what it looks like in the V82, you can see that there as well. It does have the 1.125 inch bezel head. So if you have some of these, you can get them in red. So nice red color. They also have them in blue. I do not have a blue filter. But they've got red, and then they do have a clear one, which doesn't change the color, obviously, but instead of getting you a TIR optic, it's going to make it more nice and spilly. So instead of that, you're going to get that. And I think that's about it. So Surefire EDCL1-T dual output LED flashlight. It does have a very, very, very slight crenellation, but nowhere near what you would get on the Defender models. So nice and easy on the pocket without tearing up or poking holes in clothes or the seat of your vehicle. All right, any questions? I'll be glad to answer those. Check out all the other videos. There's knives, there's flashlights, there's multi-tools, there's Bible reviews, there's sermons, there's Bible studies, a couple of me trying to wax eloquent about different things, Bible study about hobbies, and even I think I probably mentioned in there flashlights, but does God, how can our hobbies glorify the Lord? So all sorts of things in there. So far today, we've made a video on the Backup MV. We've made a video on the EDCL1-T. Even made a video on the Kindle Oasis. And we made a video on the Surefire Sidekick. So it's been quite a while since videos have been uploaded. So maybe this will be a nice little push to get me going back at it. Always enjoy making these videos, even if very few people watch. I get to sit in my building with my little heater running and ramble on about various things that I may be interested in. One little thing I'll throw out, I was able to go to Atlanta this past weekend. Today's Sunday, I went there yesterday, and I stopped by Going Gear. If you like flashlights, you're probably familiar with Going Gear. formerly owned by Marshall Hoots, who unfortunately is no longer on earth with us. But it was my first time going to the store since he passed away, and I was kind of curious what state and what condition the store would be in, and was pleasantly surprised. It appears things are going great there. Got to talk to some people for a good little while, probably about 45 minutes or an hour. We just talked in the back there, and chatted about different things. And so in the next few days, I'm going to try to make a video just specifically about going gear, and throw out a few things along those lines. I'll try to have that done in a few days. But until then, hope you've enjoyed these videos, these 3 or 4 videos I've recorded today. And check out the other things, like, share, subscribe, if I haven't said that 2 or 3 times already. And I think that is it. So until next time, this is Tony Walker. Take care. Goodbye.